Alright guys, so it looks like we got the truck home late last night. We finished pulling the motor, got it on the trailer, brought it over, and there it is. So first thing I'll probably do is I'll pull the grill off with the fenders. For the most part, take the front clip off itself. I think we'll be taking this bumper off, lights, all this other crap off. And then from there I'll figure out what I'm doing, and then I'll sort out what's usable, what's not. Go from there, and then I'll start doing stuff in the interior, taking all that crap out, because there's plenty of crap and trash in this truck. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get started on that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this fender off, hopefully access the bolts to get the grill off. And this is a fiberglass fender, so that's the only one I have. All the other ones aren't even in there besides the top ones. So I'm just basically going to remove anything I see that looks like it holds it on, and it should pop off from there. So we'll see. Alright, so I went ahead and removed, loosened all these bolts up top. You have to loosen. There should be a couple up here. I think there's 3 or 4 up there. You should loosen the one down here. And typically, usually for regular fenders, there's one right inside of here, or my finger is right about there. There's one usually there, but since this is a fiberglass fender, it doesn't seem to have any of those. So for the most part, I have it loose. Should pop out pretty much. I just got to take these out, just unscrew them, pop them all out. And for the most part, it should come off. So we have, oh yeah, so it's stuck in here. But the back's off. Okay, so the back of the fender's off. Trying to do this one-handed without destroying it completely. That's going to be a pain because it's stuck inside of the fender part. Come on, there it goes. It's going. Yeah, it's stuck inside there, so it doesn't want to move. Let me try to get this off because I can't seem to do it one-handed. Alright, so the fender's off. Kind of had to tweak this a little bit. Just kind of pull it out for the most part, because since it was rolled, this was all pressed in, and so it was restricting it and holding it in there. So take all those out. This is kind of what it looks like. Fender itself, it's just a regular fender. It's fiberglass AutoFab fenders. Yeah, they repub this stuff down in Santee, I believe, in California. So yeah, now we're going to access all the bolts on the back to get the grill off, and we're going to take the bezels off and then go to the grills and go from there. So the headlight bezel has these 2 up top, and then 1 down bottom, and then 1 on the side, and that's for 67 to 69 grills, I believe. So let's pull that off. Try to get hands like super greasy, so I'm sliding on everything. Oh, okay, it just kind of popped off, and then it just kind of comes off just like that. So this one's pretty good. The other one's a little bent up, but those are the headlights without the bezels on them that I'll pull out, and then I'll get to the grill. It looked like this one was bent, but yeah, it's bent a little bit. You can see it's not as bad right here, and it's flat right here. This side, which is the side that took a pretty big impact, it's got a little bit pushed back, so I'll have to flatten that out with a body tool. It shouldn't be too hard though. And then there's a little tiny split right there, but that wouldn't matter. I can flatten that, and nobody would really care about that. But yeah, you can see it was definitely bent down right here, whereas over here it's not nearly as bad. It's still level. Here it got bent way down. This has to come up to match this. I'll definitely be working with that. So now after that, I have to go underneath the truck. Or no, I think there's one right here. There's one in there. I think there's a couple underneath here that I have to take off. And then the rest of the grill should literally just slide right out, but I'll take the headlights out first. I decided before I take all the electronic units out, I put my battery in it real quick, and got the key real quick. So let's see what actually works in this thing and what doesn't. Alright, so turn it on. I have my gauges that are going back. They do work. The lights probably don't work. Gauge lights don't. Wipers, I'm not even going to try those. Doesn't have the hazard switch or anything else. So my lights are out. I have no tail lights. That's awesome. Oh great, even better. Oh hey, the light wire works. Great, that's awesome. The fog to pile of crap light bar works, but the headlights do not. That's just amazing. Alright, so in taking the 67 to 69 grills off, there are, you can barely see it, there's a little one up there, there's a couple more across, and they're a real big pain to get to, so it's a lot easier to take this front brace off with it. As it comes off, then you can access the ones in the back to take off. So you take off these two, and that comes off. Loosen these up front, and this one. And then the front brace comes off, and then from the bottom underneath the truck you can access those. So I'm going to finish taking these off. So I went ahead and took off this side fender, the lights out, just these three screws, and then it unplugs. I took out underneath here, there's a screw here underneath the fender well on each side, and that's for the bottom mounts of the grill. And then there's one right here up front. I took that out, so now the grill's just kind of hanging out. So we can pop these off.
Many times have you ordered clothes online?
Here's one.
Only to find out it doesn't fit.
And now we can pop this one off.
Send it back and wait 2 months for a refund.
And I don't believe anything else is hooked to this, so it should come right out. So we'll see.
Try anything on at home for free and only pay for what you keep. No risk, no cash.
Yep, there it is.
Try new things at jackthreads.com and enter code SAVE20 for 20% off anything you keep.
I got a little bit of
Jack Threads.
wiring down there for the running lights, but it's off. So yeah, I'll unplug those real quick and then pull that off, and then we'll start working our way back. I might do the front brace next. I don't know yet. Alright, so took the grill off finally. It's got some transmission cooling system on it. It was on a C6 transmission. I'm not really sure 100% what that whole system does. So if anyone wants to tell me, then that'd be cool, I guess. But now I have the whole front end exposed. I'll probably take this front brace off, and then the fender skirts off as well. The front bumper, the front fender, then maybe the front bumper. I think I'll leave this actually, because I believe a friend of mine wants to buy it, so I'll leave that. Yeah, it's got the AutoFab front end, but I don't know what I'm going to do with. I might just save it so when I actually build one of these and not, roll it, I'll have it, because it's a pretty expensive front end. But yeah, the radiator's bad, so I can't use that, so I'll take that out. That's probably the next thing I'll do is I'll take the radiator out. So, but yeah, the grill's out. The grill's pretty damn straight. Generally, yeah, it's extremely straight. So hopefully I can sell this and make close to what I got the truck for. I got it pretty cheap. So I'll sell a bunch of other stuff, and I think I can make some money on it. But yeah, once the front end's off, we're going to start doing the interior, tear that apart so I can get that cab gone and scrapped. Today is Saturday. Thanksgiving is, I believe, on Thursday. So I have to get this thing, the front end off, cab gone, and the bed probably taken off and put up on the hill so you don't have to see it. And then I have to put a cover on it so it's not this big ugly thing when we have our patio space and people are here. So I have to get all that gone and out. But yeah, I'll strip the whole interior, take the seat out, take the shifter, take everything out. Everything that cannot be used is getting either scrapped or just simply thrown away. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. So yeah, there's the grill. It's off.